KVGC News Time, 7 minutes after the hour. Welcome to a Monday, the 20th day of August for 2018. Now, the Amador County Sheriff's Office has issued an advisory that scammers are flooding phone lines again and leaving threatening messages. The scammers are using the threat of law enforcement to intimidate their victims. The Sheriff's Dispatch Center, as well as KVGC, have been taking calls from concerned citizens and victims of this fraud. In fact, I talked to two ladies on Friday that actually fell victim to this. Now, here's how the scam works. You get a phone call. They say it's from the IRS or even Social Security, and that you've got a bill to pay. And if you don't pay in 24 hours, the law authorities will issue a warrant for your arrest, and they'll come get you. Law enforcement from across the state have reported getting these scam calls in mass numbers in just the past couple of weeks. The Sheriff's Office is asking that you pass this information along to family and friends, especially older family and friends who may be more susceptible to becoming a victim. The calls are fake, and the best advice if you receive one is to just hang up.
And in addition to several runoffs, there will be 12 contested races in Calaveras County. There were 40 potential races countywide that were settled ahead of the election and will not appear on the ballot because the number of candidates equal or fewer than the number of open seats. Calaveras voters will see runoffs between Michael Oliveria and Marita Calloway for District 3 Supervisor, Clyde Clapp, Benjamin Stopper for District 5 Supervisor, and incumbent Sheriff Rick DiBasilio and challenger Gary Lee Stevens for Sheriff. A few other local races on the Calaveras ballot. Angels Camp City Council, 2 seats are up with incumbent Amanda Fullendorf running against Sarah Lunsford, Carolyn Sherrado, Mike Darby, and Alvin Brolio. On the Calaveras Consolidated Fire Protection District, 5 seats open with incumbents Kim Olson, Patrick Brown, Christopher Allen, and Marcus T. Omlin, facing challengers Chris Damon and Gary L. Caldwell. 3 candidates running for Calaveras Water District Division 2, Justin Catalano, Robert Dean, and Cindy Cicada. And for the Water District Division 4 seat, incumbent Russ Thomas faces Elaine St. John. For Calaveras Unified School District Board of Education Area 4, incumbent Zerrell Lynn McDaniel faces challenger Susie Coe. And 3 seats up for grabs on the Jenny Lynn Veteran Memorial District. Incumbent Bruce Olson faces Gary Mosa, Don Goodrich, and Heather Peters. And on the San Andreas Fire Protection District, incumbents William Bill Wenhold and Ken Snyder will face Dana Nichols and Jessica Downs for 3 seats.
Amador County fire units were called out just before noon Saturday to the report of a fire at the intersection of Ridge Road and Highway 88. Firefighters from CAL FIRE, Jackson Fire, and Sutter Creek responded to a bulldozer fire on property near Ampine on Sutter Hill. The fire was confined to just the dozer and a small spot of grass in the immediate area. The cause of the fire has not been released.
And more delays in the Amador Upcountry. One-way traffic control in effect on East and West 88 from Peddler Hill Road to Tragedy Springs Road through Friday from 6 a.m. until 8 p.m. One-way traffic control also in effect from the Kit Carson Lodge to the Amador Alpine County line through Friday as well. Same hours, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. with both areas up to 15-minute delays. Alternate routes should be taken whenever possible. Work is scheduled to begin as listed, but subject to change. For the safety of workers and other motorists, remember, slow for the cone zone.
Amador County Treasurer Tax Collector Mike Ryan reminding taxpayers that unsecured taxes for the 2018-19 fiscal year are due and payable and will become delinquent if not paid by 5 p.m. on Friday, August 31st. Now, unsecured taxes are typically owed on boats, airplanes, business properties, and mining claims. After the 31st, there will be a 10% penalty. Additional penalties and fees will accrue if not paid before October 31st. Now, payments may be made in person, by mail, or online. Convenience fees do apply for all payments made by credit card and e-check. And any question regarding this should go to the Amador County Tax Collector's Office, 223-6364.
And the Rotary Club of Amador County and Upcountry 88 Lions recently joined forces, raising $8,000 for the Upcountry. In cooperation with the newly reopened Mace Meadows Golf Course, Rotary of Amador Upcountry and Upcountry 88 Lions held a golf tournament. After completing the course, players joined the club's volunteers for a barbecue, a raffle with drawings and prizes, much more, golf contest awards. With the generosity of local sponsors and players, the two clubs were able to raise over $8,000, which will go back into local community in the form of local projects and local scholarships. This was the first time the two clubs had worked on a project together in their history.
And the Jackson Fire Department has teamed up again this year with Amador Stars to raise funds for Amador County residents who are fighting cancer. For the 6th year now, Jackson Fire will be selling breast cancer awareness shirts to raise awareness and show support for those battling this disease. During the month of October, Jackson firefighters wear the same shirts while on duty, and the department is offering them to you as well. All proceeds raised from the sale of these shirts go directly to Amador Stars and stay here in Amador County. So let's help make this a successful year and get your shirts while you can. The shirts are available to purchase at custominc.com/fundraising/JFD 2018. You can order up until September 18th. They will be delivered directly to you by October 1st.
And more back-to-school nights this week here in Amador County. Argonaut High School tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. Later in the week, tomorrow, you got Jackson and Plymouth Elementary, Jackson and Ione Junior High Schools on Wednesday. But tonight, back-to-school night for Argonaut High School from 6 to 8 p.m.
And, J.D., before we wrap things up, again, the Kennedy Mine Foundation has announced that Over Jackson at Dusk, set for this Saturday, has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. If you did purchase tickets, give the Kennedy Mine a call at 223-9542. But again, Over Jackson at Dusk, set for this Saturday night at the Kennedy Mine, has been canceled. And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country Monday morning from the KVGC News Center.
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Local news brought to us today as a service of Volcano Communications and Howard's Body Shop. For the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, be sure to visit our website at kvgcradio.com.